No.
We can hear you.
Go ahead.
We can
Gotcha.
hear you.
Okay, so here I am again. I feel like I keep doing this over and over. I come to the, those are excellent, the office hours. We appreciate you having those. We have had our neighbors from Old Glen Road, where there's quite a few of us here tonight. Everyone from Old Glen Road, please raise your hands. So we have quite a few. This is a small amount of the people who wanted to come. As I've said, many of the times that I've been here, we've had many young families move onto our street. They are home with their kids. It was hard for them to juggle, people getting home from work late and getting here. So they're representing quite a few, many others that couldn't actually be here in person. And we had a few who left, who were able to kind of squeeze over getting over here but had to leave. So as you all remember, at the last meeting, I did make a presentation about the visually separated pedestrian lanes. I have looked further into it, and I've spoken to the New Jersey Department of Transportation, and they told us that these are being put in two towns in New Jersey. They were just approved in Bernardsville and Eatontown, New Jersey. So the DOT, the New Jersey DOT, is very much behind these. They're working with the Federal Highway Administration, and so we are looking to work with them going forward, and they even go in and design them for the towns. And I won't get into that whole process because there's a lot more information there. I'm not here to do that tonight. I'm here just to keep this alive, keep Old Glen Road in your mind. One of the problems in getting here, besides people being busy, is people are very frustrated on Old Glen Road. They feel that nobody really cares. It seems like the street was made or is being made as just an access for vehicles. And the fact that people live on the street and need to just step off of their property to get their mail, to walk down the street, and of course all the feeder streets. We also have representatives here from some of the feeder streets that come into Old Glen, such as Fairfield. We have people here from Fairfield and some others who couldn't make it but were very interested in being here and will be writing. So everyone is just really frustrated. So that's what I'm here to do tonight. I'm not going to do another presentation like I did last time, just to remind you that it's very dangerous and we feel really bad. The frustration that I get from speaking to everyone is that they feel bad that we have to kind of beg for something to be done for our safety. That's the greatest frustration, is that they feel that we have to beg for this. There was a number of years ago someone on Woodland around the corner from us where there was no sidewalk, and I believe a baby got killed. A woman was pushing a baby carriage. There was no sidewalk. The baby got killed by a car hitting them, and then sidewalks were put in. So we don't want to do that. We want to be ahead of that, and I can see it happening though. And the speeds that they come through, I know that the police really have tried with the signs and all of that. It really doesn't do it. Everyone's in a rush. They're trying to just go through. Rush hour is ridiculous. And I know I'm probably getting close to the time, but I don't know how many times I have to say how dangerous it is. We don't have sidewalks. We're asking, now we've kind of given up on that. We're asking just for a little access, a little area along the side of the road to walk that could be protected just with some line. It's just paint. It's free. It's just paint. And we're just kind of begging for something to protect us. And we're getting a little bit frustrated about having to do that over and over. So we will keep doing it though. You're going to be sick of seeing me. Also crosswalks. We do walk anyway, despite the danger. Obviously, we walk. We try to go across to Ginty. People come from the feeder streets. People come from other areas when there's races down at Ginty, when there's movie nights and all kinds of things. People park along the side streets off of Old Glen and try to walk to those things. So people are walking. You get to the end and you can't cross Woodland because there's no crosswalk. Now we found out we can't have a crosswalk because when you don't have a sidewalk, you can't get a crosswalk. It's like, that to me was insult on top of insult. It really was. No, you can't have a sidewalk. Okay, just give us a crosswalk so we can get across this dangerous Woodland. Nope, because you don't have a sidewalk. So someone in this day and age, when we're being encouraged to walk and get outside, and the elderly, the young children and all of that, maybe just be able to walk to the corner, nope, you can't do it. You have to stay on your property or get in the car. Very frustrating. And I appreciate the neighbors all being here because they're frustrated from the many years of begging for some kind of attention. And so tonight, a little bit different. This is how I'm feeling. I told my husband earlier, I said, I came last time in a very business-like way and made a presentation. Tonight, I'm feeling a little frustrated and feeling like it's going nowhere, and I think everyone feels like that here. But they came out anyway, and I appreciate that. And hopefully we'll keep coming out until we have something to help us out on the street. That's it. It's my. Anybody else from Old Glen want to say something?
Well, before you take off, so I know you came out and you gave a very nice presentation last time.
Last time.
Just turn down the volume. And I know Mr. Quinn has invited you to come in to talk about some of the concerns that the police department has, and engineering, about the design of that painted green area along the side of the road, because there are some safety concerns with that. But it's very interesting to hear that you found 2 other towns that have NJDOT approval. So if you could give copies of that to us, I would very much be interested in reading that. And
you can see the reports there online. I'll get the website. I do want to say, just in response to what you just said, we do feel that it's kind of, it seems like there's a way of always finding a no. It's like whatever we bring up, we can't. Can we have speed bumps? No. Can we have this? No. Can we have that? No. And that's part of the frustration, and that's really what I'm talking about tonight. So I would like for the town to work with us to say, okay, all of those things are no, but how about this? And that's what we try to do by doing this. This may not be the ideal. It seemed like it was because the government seemed to be behind it, but if it's not the ideal for some reason that the town engineer or the police department understands